Hello, welcome back to another all will fall scenario. Today's scenario, we are going to run through the second scenario that you unlock, Randomtown. Now, I have tried running through this once. I didn't succeed. I ran into some food issues, but we're gonna try to get through it this time. So, in order to unlock this, you gotta complete the tutorial, which is the fresh start scenario. And then to complete it, we have to build, equip, and send off your own humongous ship. Now, this might be a multiple part video based on what I've gone through so far. But first things first, let's hop right into this. There's a couple electricity options that you need to go through, so electricity is going to be a major thing here. So while I go through some things, let's get some dismantling going here. Dismantle that ship. So we get some of our resources going. So, big first thing is this giant antenna right here. You're gonna have to wait for a low tide, but this is basically part one of the mission. Now, these maps I have noticed are randomly generated, which is very interesting. Because my last map had this next to a building, but it's kind of off on its own. So this will be interesting how we work that. Looks like the starting building is always the same, but objectives are different unless the updates have changed it. Because before it was all the way over here on this side. Anyway, let's get into this. Food storage, water storage. Start closing some of this off. Gonna get some houses working.
Building completed.
Okay, so we got food, that one. We're gonna need regular storage.
Building completed.
Alright, now we got all those. Get these houses up and working.
Construction completed.
Alright, we got lots of wood to work with here. So let's start working on our stairwells so we can get down a floor. So we got our first quest. Great news, we got drifting wood. Let's go get 30 of that wood. Alright, so our next move, build a simple boat, build a water boiler, and build a... Oh, we have 3 choices here. Let us work on building a simple boat after we get our research facility up. I'll just put that right there. So it is interesting that things are randomized. It kind of sucks if like I'm trying to build like a guide video for you guys. So guide videos are going to be kind of hard to do except for a process on how I get to certain things.
Construction completed.
Alright, let's get 2 of these guys up here and let's work on a demolition hut. So we can start clearing out most of the debris that's around here. Oh, you need explosives to actually take care of these if you don't have demolition huts.
Good job, everyone. Enough work for today.
Boats out of the way. I personally think they should make the boat type of house.
Construction completed. Wait, what are we building again?
All right, that's all set. We'll probably make a boat next. But in my opinion, from what I've tried and experimented with, demolition hut's the way to go, just so you can get some more space to actually move things around.
Work time starts now!
I've noticed this game has come up with some updates recently. One was a piping network. I haven't really delved into piping, so I'm not really sure how those got changed. But we are slowly but surely working on things here.
New buildings available. And this one will need even more resources to build. Yay.
Yeah, it needs 15 wood, which we need to build ourselves a platform so we can get this wood right here. And wood priority. All right, now we can make the demolition hut. The demolition hut has a good 30 meters on it. Let's put it off in that corner right there, down there.
Building completed.
Assign 2 of our workers, and they'll start clearing out stuff. Oh, you gotta use explosives to get rid of these things, and it's kind of annoying. All right, next up on research, we need to work on water and food. Looks like we got some water right here, so yeah, build a ladder real quick. All right. All right, they'll start dismantling everything for us.
New buildings available.
And that's done. It'll be our next thing.
Time to relax and to think about tomorrow's work.
Yay. All right, wood boilers will affect our housing, so we don't want to throw them down below. Because when the water typically doesn't go above this section. At least not that I've seen quite a bit, but we'll keep this on the side for now. We'll eventually make cleaner ones. Oh no, can't abort that one. Can't do that. So we shall actually put that there. All right. All right. Now we'll be producing water, and then food is going to be our next big thing. Do I have any fishing spots around my base? It does not look like I do.
It's time to work. Construction completed.
Oh, I don't know why my camera just popped like that. So one of our main objectives is going to be this tower right here. But we'll have to wait for the water to get down. And then there's a couple of electronics somewhere out here. Maybe they didn't spawn into this world. But our main quest is to hit this thing up right here. Alright, we should stockpile. Let us focus on water because food's going to be an issue for a while.
Right decision, Captain. As long as you keep your people happy, they won't care how you achieve your goals.
Alright, we're starting to clear out the path down here. Alright, that research is done. We'll need one fishing boat research, then we'll need a gathering boat research after all that.
Construction completed.
And of course, a fishing pod like shows up there. Doesn't look like I can't build anything there for now. And let's get 2 sailors working on water. The low tide has revealed new resources. We must hurry. Yeah. Oh, this is like an electronic crate. This is a different one. Interesting. These look like airplane parts or like a train station. Those are I didn't get those spawned in last time.
Time to relax and think about tomorrow's work.
Alright, so we got a +2 water. We need to work on food because having we'll need like a constant food production going. We're gonna need a dock. There's plenty of 2 docks right next to each other there.
Rise and shine, everyone.
Alright, fishing boat's done. Next up.
Construction completed.
Get a simple boat working. Two sailors. I've noticed most of the NPCs that will be getting hit with are kind of sailors. I got engineers on my test run before, but it was mostly sailors that were coming in. And some boat will help us gather things. Now, actually, the hardest trouble I've had is reaching these structures all the way out here. Whoa, that one is super low. There's like a building in there. I require 4 energy to get there. And this is not low enough. I think around day 18, when I was doing my test run, that got low enough for me to actually initiate. I'm not sure if there's like water blockers that you can use to... Well, there are water blockers, but I'm not sure if they actually keep the water itself out. Alright, we got some people coming in. We welcome everybody. Can they give us food? Alright, we welcome everybody.
Pretty normal decision. Under pretty unusual circumstances.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Huh?
She'll respawn. He's got a little pushy.
Building completed.
All right, everyone, all of them have their houses. All right, he's fishing. We just need to wait on our simple boat to get done. Then that boat will be able to go out and get his resources.
Listen, mate. New buildings available.
Como se las? And that's all working. We're gonna need more food supply. We'll do a greenhouse since that's actually clean. And there's our mysterious building quest popping. Captain, look at that strange structure over there. It looks like it goes all the way down underwater, and there is no entrance at the top. We will have to wait for the water levels to drop even lower before we can figure out what that thing is.
Do you think other places are doing better than us? I'm joking, I'm joking.
So it looks like this is actually going to get really low, which kind of sucks. But it does give us time to actually build out our structures here. I know some of these really long ones out here, we're going to have to get metal structures probably. We are surrounded by water. But yeah, it wants me to raise one faction's. We're getting a lot of sailors, so we'll raise our sailors' water up to 2. So they'll be allowed to get 2 consumption. So I just gotta wait for that to play out for day in 22. Oh, I did not mean to shrink my perspective there.
Today was a good day. Get some rest, everyone.
So I think our harvesters have actually almost harvested everything. Yeah, so the demolition hut is done, so we don't need workers in there anymore. Increase happiness for at least one social group. I'll try it. Now we got these guys up to 2 water.
Okay, time to work.
We are gonna need another water boiler. So I need to delete those. Actually build support structures here.
Building completed. Research completed.
All right, greenhouse is going to be up and running. It gives a nice, good supply of constant food. That's not going to block my... No, that still gives me room to maneuver. All right, so we'll build a greenhouse there. Completed. And we'll build a second greenhouse over there.
Building completed. And only one person lost a finger this time.
Nobody should be losing fingers. That's all done. Let's slow things down. Seeing little things. Work on that later. Alright, our food should be good. We got plenty of boats.
Good job, everyone. Enough work for today.
Let's start working on woodcatchers. Alright, silly little things. Even when there seems to be hard, people still can't find comfy and silly little things, even if it's carved pumpkins. Let's celebrate for good morale. And for good morale, every house gets a pumpkin. But we can take food. I did not realize that. Oh, because of the pumpkin.
Building completed.
Wait, is the pumpkin in the way? No, the pumpkin's not in the way. I don't know why it's saying they're blocked. They're definitely not blocked. Yeah, that's weird. That must be a little glitch. I'm gonna pause right now because there's not really much to do.
Beautiful morning.
And then we'll be back once the tide gets low enough for me to actually progress. So see you guys in a bit. So we are back, and I thought that the original mission was to get to this thing, but I just got the mission to prompt on day 15, which was a ghost ship has mysteriously appeared. So, which gives us the blueprints for what we need to actually complete this mission. So this might change everything. So let's get our blueprints.
People will believe that you are right.
And our end goal ship has been unlocked, which takes 300 metal, 300. I am assuming that's concrete, and 60 mechanics. So this is gonna take a lot of resources and a lot of time. I'm guessing these things will probably help us out. I'm hoping. But I've been slowly working on basically expanding and building these fortifications to get things working. Let's resume time here. Sailing away. As the stars become more and more dangerous, some of us are aware, starting wondering if it might be better placed somewhere else. So, a steel ship. This will start the in-game quest. I'll receive 100 influence. I think it turns this place into a safe haven for everybody. I gained 5 freedom. I have no idea what freedom does. Then 50 influence, or a better place there is no other place left. 5 order. So this must be a different mechanic. But our in-game quest for this is to build the ship to unlock the other maps. So a steel ship might hold us all.
Decision. Under pretty
So,
unusual circumstances.
Still working on it. Alright, so we got our end goal mission. So it randomly popped on me at day 15. It did pop on me before.
The water is rising.
But yeah, so I will start to work on this, and it is going to take quite a long time. And I'll meet you back here when I'm finished. And I'll show you, I'll basically go over the step-by-step process that I went to actually unlock this. But I am going to need so much crap. Anyway, we'll be back when I get all those materials so you can see the in-game event. Yippee! Lots of work for me. So it's kind of abrupt here, but I ran out of time when I was making part of this video, so we're on the second part of the video. I'll just splice this together and make it one whole thing. We are at the points where we get to the mysterious building. I've been building a lot of stuff. Zooming out is still a problem in all these updates. It seems for higher altitude ranges. But I unlocked concrete and was able to make concrete pillars all the way over here. So we're gonna go into this place here in a bit. We got a couple of other things to do, but basically all of my manufacturing's done. It's just gonna take time for it to get completed so we can actually build the ship, because I'm just now starting to work on tools. They really need to fix this camera. Yeah, so we research tools here in a sec. Alright, no fresh research. We need to go into our gatherings. And we need production, actually. Start researching tool production. Now, while that's going on, let us resume our game. And then before the water levels rise, let us send some people down here to do this. So I need 2 sailors. I don't want to really stop main production. I guess I can take 2 workers. There's this mantle and stuff right now. So let's send our 2 workers over here and see what's in this mysterious building. Someone wants to change leadership again. Sure, Wilbur Groves. Doesn't really matter when it comes to changing leadership. I still got 2 yellow crates, but now that I've unlocked actual concrete construction, you can basically go anywhere once you unlock concrete. I've noticed. He's got to build it off the main baseline. So, alright, there's our 2 going down there. So let's figure out what's going on here. Gonna take about 6 hours for it to get completed. Or if this is gonna be like a major tool offset. But yeah, this is extracting sand. This one is turning my wood into fuel, and then this is creating wood out of my trash. I basically still have the human wheels working for electricity. And then we're basically just expanding outward and dismantling stuff.
Pretty normal decision. Under pretty unusual circumstances.
Alright. Oh, we got a weather control station. It seems like this one of those weather control stations big cities use them to change their weather conditions. Oh, the good old days when we could just clear the clouds with a nicer day and make it rain when it got too hot. I doubt that this can help us with our water situation, but maybe we can still use it in some other ways that we fix it. That's gonna take 50 tools and 20 electricity. And will it actually allow us to control the weather?
What a beautiful morning.
That'll be very interesting if that is the case. We got a trader. I'm not really making any goods to trade right now.
As long as you say it with confidence, people will believe that you're right.
Alright, let's get our workers back going. So that is very interesting to have a weather control station. And now we have a... So concrete takes 10 sand and 5 water to build. Alright, so we'll get access to that yellow box.
Construction completed.
So prioritize this wood, because we're really low on wood right now. Then we just need to wait for our tool research to get done, and then we can start making tools and start working on our in-game ship. Still working on it. Which the in-game ship... Oh... Was it something that I had to research still, or was it just something I had to build? We also got access to elevator and some higher quality water situations. I basically got into the in-game for the resources. Okay, so it's in the society menu. So we need 3 steel, 300... fuel... Yeah, 300 fuel, and then 60 tools. We still got quite a lot of work ahead of us. While we're over here, let's build some stairs.
Research completed.
That way they can start collecting the steel. Or this is still the basic demolition. I need to get an upgraded demolition for them to be able to collect steel around.
Another day survived.
Alright, research is done there. We're pretty much all set on resources. Tool production is going to take electricity, sand, and steel. So we're going to actually need to start building up some electricity here. Gravity batteries are pretty nice.
Work time starts now.
There's some wind turbines, so we'll start researching some wind turbines here. And these guys are going to need a path to actually get over there, because I'm an idiot and did not build my path. I need 2 up. And then 1 platform to the side. Now we got access to our box. So remove that workforce. Send them over to get the box.
It seems you made one of the groups really happy. Keep them happy, and that will make your life.
Ooh, we're up to a
lot
16
easier.
happiness. And we unlock the leader traits. Locked safe. Maybe we can just break it with one of our buildings? Sure.
As long as you say it with confidence, people will believe
We
that you are
found
right.
25 goods. Heck yeah. I think more of our research is wind turbines still working. So we got some goods. Always a bonus when it comes to goods. Now these ones take fuel and tools.
Now.
I really wish the camera would get fixed here. That kind of helps. We're still zoomed in pretty dang far. But I will start working on the end goal ship and possibly fixing the weather station once I get tools. And then we will be back when that's done. And probably for me a couple hours, probably for you like 30 seconds. Alright, so I've been spent a couple hours still working on this. This mission in particular probably takes forever. But I now have enough materials to activate our weather station. So let's open our event and let's fix it and turn it on and see what we can do.
As long as you keep them happy, people won't really care how you change.
Alright, it seems that the weather station is still connected to the global weather system and is somewhat functional. What would you like to do? Oh, so you can spend energy to... We need more sun, we need more wind, we need more rain to change the weather on its own. That seems a bit overpowered. So I got some windmills, so if I need water, I can make rain catchers and make it rain. Or electricity for this thing example. I don't know why that's not, working right now. Yeah, that's interesting. Or sun if you got basically well, what are these called? Sun energy mirrors. But yeah, all this is set up and working. Now I just need to wait for the resources to pull up so I can start working on building the ship. And when we come back, I'll start that ship build. And then we'll be done with this mission. Finally. So, see you guys when we're done here in a bit. Okay, so I have all the resources necessary to complete this scenario. So we're going to do that and finish up this mission. Let's make our end goal ship. This thing is huge. Probably better place it somewhere where it can actually, leave. So let's throw that right up here. Yeah, I figured we were gonna need to build it. So maybe we got a structure out here that we could build it. So we'll move that over. Or
Captain, hurry! We don't have much time.
Outsiders, I don't care.
Nice job, Captain. A highly above average solution, if you ask me. Come on, that's a compliment.
Okay, never mind. It wants me to build it out this way. So, we are going to have to do some finagling here.
Another day survived.
Alright, that gives us enough support there. And that'll let them reach the boat so they can craft it. So speed up time and get this end goal done, and we'll be done with this scenario, everybody. Ooh, everyone's working on it. So this took me about 5 hours in-game time, about 92 days. I'm sure some people will probably get this done faster. But, yeah, everything's done. Sometimes the camera will fix itself, sometimes it won't.
Building completed.
All right. Oh, now I need to save supplies for the journey.
Up, everyone, up!
Your people are... A new place discovered. All right, so... Okay, you see this place needs me right now, and then we got I'm going to build a whole new world.
Great decision,
so we basically
Captain.
did that.
As long
We
as
got...
you keep your people happy, they won't care how you
one of
achieve
your
your
groups is
goals.
now gathering influence for you. By default, each person in that group will generate 1 influence per day. If their happiness is high enough, you can spend influence on various policies that will change how your society works. You can open the policies tab in the left-right end screen. Also, I did notice while I was going through these that there is a in-game event for each of the factions once your happiness reaches max. Also, I started getting outsiders, which are basically people that just don't have jobs and come in, and you have to build schools to train them. And you'll get access to schools the moment they start showing up. So great news. So we've unlocked the next scenario, but it looks like there's also a bonus subplot here. So we will actually finish that as well. It's like I'm good on everything. I just need goods. I haven't really researched the factory for goods because I didn't really need to. But I have noticed goods are a really good source to have, especially because you can trade with the trader who only deals in goods. So we shall start working on that. Looks like we've also unlocked a policy tree. This is new. Shall we use human waste for more food? So we got prevent contamination. All food gets plus 2 happiness per food.
Focus. We need your full attention.
Take it back and punch.
Nice job, Captain. A highly above average solution, if you ask me.
This is a brand new
Come on,
tab.
that's a compliment.
So we got freedom and order. So it's like some other games I've played. So we got diet, life, social, outside world, and work. Huh. This is interesting. It's something I'll probably delve into on my own time later until I figure it out. It's weird that they're shoving this to you now after completing this whole thing. But let us, once we research these goods, which we're gonna actually need tools to finish researching goods. We're at 25, we'll hit up to 30. We got plenty of steel left over for it. What does a good? So it takes tools, electricity, and trash. I do not have much for trash. I've kind of been just going baseline for that. So we shall gather supplies for the journey, and I will meet you back here when I've done all that. Right now I gotta wait for the tools to get done, so it's probably gonna take another hour for me to complete all of this stuff. But yeah, building the ship is all you need for the next scenario. So we'll come back to this finishing up in here in a sec after this little cut, and then we'll be on to our next scenario for the next episode. All right, so we are almost at that 200 good rating, and then we will be done with the bonus thing. That's what we needed to do to complete the mission. Need 2 more wonderful goods. Hopefully I can get them before they go to sleep. Come on. Drop them in storage. That's all you gotta do. Come on. Alright, we got it. Was that normal time? And we got all the supplies that we need. Let's turn this in. Confirm.
Great decision, Captain. As long as you keep them happy, people won't really care how you achieve your goals.
And then we shipped you for crew. We need to send only highly motivated people. So you would need to reach a happiness of 50 for everybody, or just send 60 people. There ain't no way I'm gonna be sitting around playing this scenario until we get to 50. I might come back to that later, but we'll do quantity.
As long as you say it with confidence, people will believe
Our
that you
ship
are
is
right.
ready.
Am I right?
Just don't scrap the ship. Workers gain 10 loyalty, sailors gain 10 loyalty, and engineers gain 10 loyalty. And we get 100 influence. And we got a farewell, send us message for anything. Let's send them away. Oh, we get a little... No, this was just the intro scene. Okay, I'm not sure if build equipped to send off your humongous ship. Alright, we got that done. I'm not sure if that was a placeholder cutscene or there's going to be another cutscene there. But that is it for this scenario. Like I said, it took me about 5 hours, I want to say. Let's go to our... Let's go to the load game here. So we're looking at runtime 6 hours and 4 minutes to complete the bonus scenario. I think it was like day 91 is when I completed the main one, so that was about 5.5 hours. Yeah, there's a giant void there. But anyway, that'll be it for this scenario. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like always, please leave a like and subscribe. Really helps me out. Still trying to get to 1,000. I will do more scenarios if this video gets more traction. I know it's been a while since the game's been out. I think about 2 weeks. And if this gets a decent amount of views for my channel, I'll do some of the other scenarios, or I might move on to another game. I've been looking at that Windrise that came out a couple days ago, my time. So I might make a couple videos on that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy this one. Hope I was able to show you an ending. It's just a lot of stuff to do. Mainly just managing all your people and resources. Now that I sent so many people away, I have no workers, so this scenario is kind of basically bust until I build everyone back up. But yeah, just work on basically just work your way till the end of all the tech trees, almost until you get there. So I got productions all the way at the end. Basically, water's all the way at the end besides that rain catcher. Gathering, didn't really have to worry about that. The metal gathering HUD was as much as you need. I think the advanced HUD is if you're actually going to destroy the structures around and build your own structures. But yeah, that's it for this one. And until next time, later guys.